Okay, from 5 biology chapter 5 video number 3. Okay, so something very funny from this chapter. The basic, actually all the title will be pair. 它的字是一堆堆的，很好玩的。Yeah. So now turn to page number 3. Okay, we're going to talk about chromosome and gene. 染色体跟基因。Okay, so 它的字两个字要分开先呢。Page number 3. Or why jump to make you understand more? To make the story can continue easier, the flow better. Okay, so like chromosome and gene in the human cell. Like page number 3. Okay, so now they say this is a human cell with the nucleus at the center. Okay, or what I can say about the human cell and the nucleus inside the center. So the nucleus look like dark in color. So what we have in the nucleus? 它的 nucleus 里面有什么东西呢？ Chromosome. Okay, or this is a basic that you should have that when you come from Form 4. Okay, so now I talk about chromosomes. 看啊 ，chromosome exists in pair, or this is what we call diploid. 染色体是一堆一堆来的，对不对 ？We call diploid. Half-ploid and only if not in pair 啦。So diploid we call 2n, and in chapter 4我们常常用这个字，对不对 ？Half-ploid and if not in pair. Okay, 染色体是一堆堆来的。They are in pair 就叫 diploid. If they are not in pair, we call half-ploid. So for example, human body cell contains 46 chromosomes or 23 pair of chromosomes. 我们有46只的染色体 or 23 pair， 要不然可以讲成23对的染色体。Okay, so 什么意思呢？ If I magnify the nucleus, you can see the chromosome inside the nucleus. If you calculate one by one, if this is not the reproductive cell, it's just a somatic cell, 身体里面的其中一种细胞 Okay, it'll be 46 chromosomes. So if you really calculate, it'll be 46 chromosomes, 46只的染色体 Or we can say there are 23 pair. They are diploid, 一堆堆的，明白吗？ Now I go to second sentence. You copy on the notes. 你抄在你的 notes. 刚才可能你已经也要抄东西了的。Okay? I check your notes. Oh, just now you maybe have to copy something. 你刚才可能已经必须抄一些东西了的。Okay, 再来下一句话。The two chromosomes in the pair are identical. The two chromosomes in a pair, they are identical. They are said to be homologous. They are same actually. They are same chromosome. 它们都是同样的染色体。One chromosome is inherited from father. Another one is come from mother. 其中一只呢来自爸爸，另外一只呢是妈咪遗传给你。So chromosome exists in pair. Okay, or they are identical. They are called homologous. One chromosome is inherited from father. Another one actually come from mother. So 你有23对，其中的23只来自爸爸，其中的23只呢来自妈咪。So what's the meaning of this sentence? 这一句话是什么意思呢？ Don't know, never mind. So we look at the example. 不会，我们再看。Okay, next. Copy another sentence. Gene exists in pair along each pair of chromosomes. So in each pair of chromosomes, the gene also exists in pair. 染色体里面的基因呢，也是一堆堆出现的。So gene exists in pair along each pair of chromosomes. But what's the meaning of this sentence? 什么意思呢？不知道。So now I make these two sentences become diagram 变成图片 and become example to make you understand. Because some of you may be not very good in Form 4. Okay, 再来看。来 So one pair of chromosome 一 pair 的染色体 Okay, or why a chromosome actually come in pair? 为什么你染色体呢是一堆堆的呢 Okay, so why we call homologous, or why our chromosome actually they are in pair? You see, so 16 years ago, 17 years ago, or maybe 18 years ago, ovum contains 23 chromosomes, sperm contains 23 chromosomes, and during the fertilization between sperm and ovums, the nucleus join together. So 23 become 46. Or this is a zygote, or this is you, the first second you come to the earth. Okay, so this is you. So 23 from mother, 23 from father, you totally condense 46 chromosome. 这就是你的意思啦 ，OK？ And gene exist in pair along the chromosome. Okay, chromosome 里面的 gene 呢，也是一堆堆的。This is what you copy just now， 对不对？什么意思呢？来 ，Now I magnify one pair of chromosomes. So now I magnify one pair of homologous chromosomes, and now you can see chromosome one from father, another one come from mother. And the gene in the chromosome actually also exists in pair. 里面的 gene 也是一堆堆出现的，什么意思呢？ Okay, you look at the diagram, look at the example. So they say this is a pair of homologous chromosome, and in the chromosome it contains a DNA, and DNA holding the gene. 里面装着基因，对不对？ So they say this is a gene, okay, and they are same type of gene. Actually, when we talk about the gene in pair, they are same type of gene. They control the same characteristic. Hair. Okay, so your father having hair, your mother having hair, but the trait is different. 他们有特征，有头发， because we are men. But the trait in the father and mother will be different. 会用那个字了没有？他们的特征就是有头发。But the trait is different. Father actually is black hair, and the mother is white hair. So 爸爸是亚洲人，妈咪呢是按摩。哇，多么的荣幸，戳到一个按摩，取到一个按摩。我没有机会了。Okay, so when your father is black and your mother is white, can you tell me what happened to your hair? Or can you become gray? 你会变成灰色吗？ I don't think so. 我没有看过灰色头发的人。Okay, so black and white, you have to choose one of them only. Okay, so normally you will be black dominant. Why? Because black color actually is a dominant trait. 它是比较强的 trait. Okay, so because of dominant, because the black color is dominant, your mask recessive, 它会盖掉那个不强的特征。So finally, your hair become what? White color means recessive. Recessive 就是不够强的一种特征呢。Okay, so finally, you will be black hair. 你就是黑头发。So remember, if your father is Asian and your mother is come from Europe, okay, and your hair should be white in color, black in color. If your hair is white, it must be some problem. 一定有问题啦。Your father actually not here. Okay, your father in the Europe. 真的啦。Why? You learn from this chapter. 这一个 chapter 它会教你的。Next, 再来。So they say this pair of genes control the height. Okay, but when we talk about the height, your father is short and your mother is tall. So height actually is a characteristic. Short or tall, this will be the trait 啦，对不对？ So short or tall, normally which one you follow? Tall is dominant, short is recessive. So finally, you will be follow the tall dominant. Normally 啦 ，normally it can be exceptional， 它有例外的。So this should be you. 你又高跟妈咪，你头发又黑跟爸爸 ，understand? So this is the chromosome and the gene. They are pair in our cell nucleus. 它在我们的 nucleus 里面，它是一堆堆的。OK。So, you 解决了两个字 chromosome and gene. Our next title will be dominant trait and recessive trait in the humans. Dominant, recessive. These are the two words that we learned just now. 我们刚刚一直讲到的那两个字，等一下我们又来一堆堆的讲出它们的差别的。What is mean by dominant trait? 强的。What is mean by recessive? 被人家盖着不强的。Okay? So, next title. See you in the next video.